right, welcome back to Corner Pocket. I'm Tristan.
It's D.
We're about to get into the top 25. First things first, let's go ahead and nominate. Well, that's embarrassing. Who you got?
TCU.
I agree. That's it. All right, let's jump right into it. Utah and Oregon State. Utah, let's go.
Win this game. Next we have Baylor versus West Virginia. I think this might be a trap game, as you call it.
Hey, it might be.
Might be a shootout. Baylor defense looked horrible last week.
Yeah.
A lot of people jumping on the Baylor bandwagon, but it's a lot of flaws in that team. I think we'll be exposed pretty soon, but considering the circumstances, I'm still going to go with them to win this game.
I hate to do this because I did pick against Baylor last week, but I'm going to take Baylor too. Whatever. K-State and Oklahoma. Your boys didn't look too hot last week against a mediocre Texas team, as you so eloquently put it last week.
They should have lost, actually. I'm just going to be honest. We got outplayed. Special teams and Zach Sanchez interception return kind of bailed us out. And the Longhorns shot themselves in the foot, a lot of stupid penalties and, just dumb mistakes. But Charlie Strong look like he getting it together down there in Austin. But K-State, I think the talent gap is too big. Trevor Knight plays better at home.
Hopefully y'all defensive.
It ain't the defense problem. I think it's more the offensive coordinator and the quarterback looking for one receiver and his accuracy. But that being said, I'm still going with OU to beat K-State.
I'm going to stick with OU this week as well. Hopefully don't let me down.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Next game, we have Texas A&M versus Alabama. Two teams heading in the same direction. I don't know what's going on with any one of them.
I don't either.
Nick Saban here look like it's about to pop. Texas A&M defense look horrible. So,
again, second week in a row.
So, I don't want to pick against Bama because I don't want to be called a cow turd. So, roll Tide.
Well, I'm going to pick against Bama. Sorry, Mommy. I'm going to take A&M, though. Hopefully Kenny Hill has gotten it together along with their offense, and maybe he's tired of getting hit and being on his back. Maybe he'll step it up, step into the pocket.
That's ballsy.
Hey, that's who I am.
Hey.
I picked USC last week, didn't I?
Yeah,
so
you picked against Mississippi State, too.
I did.
Yeah. Okay. Let it ride.
That's it.
Next game, we got Michigan State versus the Indiana team that beat Missouri at home. Michigan State.
No
Ghost Party.
Nothing else to say. Rutgers at Ohio State. Urban Meyer.
I didn't know Rutgers still had a football team. Next game, we have Clemson versus Boston College.
Even though Boston College beat USC, I feel like USC was tripping. They were excited about that win after they beat Stanford. They had kind of lost focus. They were on cruise control, but I don't think Clemson will be on cruise control this week, so I'm going to go with Clemson. Woo! Georgia and Arkansas. No Ty Gurley.
Yeah, I was kind of torn in this game because Arkansas should have beat Alabama. They're getting better, but that kicker, I don't know how he slept in the dorm rooms this week, but Georgia dominated Missouri without Ty Gurley.
Exactly.
Even though Missouri lost to Indiana at home. But
well, they beat South Carolina.
I'm going to go with the Dogs.
I'm gonna take the Dogs too.
This game we have Oklahoma State traveling to TCU. Oklahoma State skinned out the skin of their teeth to beat Kansas on a late kickoff return by Tyreek Hill, and TCU lost the absolute heartbreaker.
But they were up by 21. That's TCU fault.
Yeah, the defense just, hey man, I told you last week that I think their pass defense was going to be the reason they lost that game. And
you did.
That's exactly what happened, but
it was horrible.
I don't believe Oklahoma State would travel down to Fort Worth and beat them, so I'm going with the Frogs. Trayvon Boyd can bounce back. Go Frogs.
I'm going with the Cowboys. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Colorado at USC. Simple for me this week. I'm taking USC. Okay, this next game, I don't really know this team that well, but they've somehow found their way in the top 25.
Randy Moss alma mater. That's
There we
all
go.
I know. Marshall.
Let's go, Marshall.
Next, we have a SEC showdown. Tennessee versus Ole Miss.
Okay, wait. For everybody out there, I'm so sorry that I did not pick Mississippi State last week, but I did pick Ole Miss. So I'm about to drink this Mississippi Kool-Aid.
Told him.
All right. That being said, I'm going with Ole Miss. It'll be a good game, but I'm going with Ole Miss this week.
Next, we have Nebraska versus Northwestern.
Northwestern
pulled a couple of upsets this year, though.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'll be able to beat Nebraska. Go with Nebraska. Big Red.
I'll take Nebraska, too. As long as Abdullah is running good, they should be fine.
All right, next game, we have a big one. College game day is in the house.
Yeah.
I remember watching Notre Dame, Florida State in 92. Charlie Ward, Warwick Dunn, Lee Becton, Kevin McDougal. Yeah, I'm old. But those were great games back then. Notre Dame. I don't believe in Florida State defense. I really don't. I think they was exposed against NC State and Clemson. This whole thing with Jameis Winston, he does something new every week.
Yeah. I like to refer to him as Dirty Winston, but it's okay.
I think I'm going to roll with the Irish. Upset.
That's a good choice. I wasn't too impressed with Notre Dame. They barely squeaked out a win against North Carolina, even though North Carolina is good. But I think I'm going to have to roll with old Dirty Winston and the Seminoles over here. We'll see what happens. All right. Washington and Oregon. Oregon beat UCLA last week. I'm going to stick with the Ducks again. So let's go Ducks.
Last top 25 game, we have Stanford versus Arizona State. I'm not going against the Nerds again. Go with Stanford.
I'm taking Stanford as well. Hopefully their defense will hold up this week.
All right, how that Kool-Aid taste?
Kool-Aid's pretty tasty. Go Mississippi. Woo! All right, stay tuned for our NFL picks.